Because when we talk about that 5 billion shillings, right? So that means there is an additional 10 that went into that. So then one asks the question, in that loan, do we see a new request?
No.
For additional money? Or did the money that came together was 45B?
The first amount that was supposed to be there was 35B. I don't know what happens in the Treasury because they do hide a lot of things.
Okay.
Let me not just say that. So these additional costs, even if they are to be hiked on transference and all that, the money was to be allocated in lots. Even if it was allocated $1 billion each day, that transfer should not cost more than that. I saw that charade in Eurobond. There was a previous amount, they didn't disburse it at once. They were disbursing it in bits with some transaction cost. That was a lot of money, and the transaction cost there was not as ambiguous as this here. So inflation, if even we are trying to explain inflation in any way, that inflation amount that just pops up at any time should not be there.
Is the tag on it inflation? Because this is my question here. That, is there not something else that explains this amount of money? Because we're talking about 3 times the price. If it's 35 billion shillings and suddenly what you're seeing is 105 billion, there must be an
interest though,
there must be an explanation for 75 billion shillings in one place. It seems to me that it would be a bit reckless for somebody not to talk about where 75 extra billion shillings is coming from, and that the only tag is nothing, according to what you're saying.
They don't explain. And even if we try to explain, we don't get the access to explain that. That's why even the CBK baseline, they just give figures. I wish it was a live thing. This got in on this day, this is the lot number, this is the interest. I wish that could be better.
And then
they just give figures per fiscal year.
Yeah.
That's the figure.
And so there's no narrative next to each figure, is what you're saying?
Yeah.
Figures don't have narratives
They don't.
in this register as to what they were meant to do.
Yeah.